Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. This last weekend I went to see Out of the Furnace, a movie I've been waiting to see for about a year. Did this incredible cast heat up the screen? Let's take a look. Russell Bays is a simple guy who works at the local steel mill. He is just happy to be working and have a great girlfriend, but we get the sense that he has had some trouble in the past. His brother Rodney is a different story. This veteran of Iraqi freedom seems to have trouble adjusting to life outside of the military. When an incident lands Russell in prison, Rodney ends up getting in a lot more trouble with his brother not there to keep him in line. Sometime after Russell gets out of prison, Rodney disappears. With the police somewhat unwilling to search certain areas for Rodney, Russell takes it upon himself to find his brother. There is a lot to like about this movie. Most of the performances are top-notch. Bale, Affleck, and Woody Harrelson all deliver some really intense performances here. Harrelson in particular is creepy as the quick-to-anger drug lord Harlan DeGroat. As the opening scene of the movie shows us, his character can go off at any time, anywhere. This makes him unpredictable. Now I said most of the performances were top-notch because most of the great actors in this were either underused or, in the case of Forest Whitaker, just plain awful. I don't think that I've ever seen him play a character so stiff that he could have been replaced by a cardboard cutout. Actors like Willem Dafoe, Zoe Saldana, and Sam Shepard all put on really good performances, but all of them were shorted on screen time. The plot of the movie was decent, but it definitely was weaker towards the end of the film. I just felt that the setup for the plot was incredible, but the payoff was weak and way too short. This film might have benefited from another 15 to 20 minutes added to the third act. The movie just felt like it was missing something from the last parts of the movie. You get this "is that it" feeling when it comes to the payoff and the ending of the film. It was a bit of a letdown for such a great setup, and the ending itself is abrupt and left up to you. With some of the stories that were set up, this movie deserved a more detailed ending. I would have preferred a bit more mystery in this movie as well. A little uncertainty to the events surrounding the main characters would have helped this film to be the great movie it should have been. We know too much too early, and this takes away from some of the emotional pull of the story. I also would have liked to believe that the villain of this story was truly untouchable. Even though they said they'd have trouble, they had no trouble going after the villain at all, which of course would keep Russell from doing what he did, which would then mean we wouldn't have a movie. This movie had some really great performances and plot threads, but the setup is way better than the payoff. This movie could have been a contender for Movie of the Year, but it falls way short. I would still check it out, but wait for video. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.